Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
A brand new pair of Hall of Famers were announced on Friday. It was the annual Westco Legion Baseball Banquet on Friday, with the headlining acts being two former players that both were elected to the program's Hall of Fame. Let's start with the big arm on the mound. That'd be Jeremy Becker. He was elected after a standout career from 1998 through 1999. The lefty flamethrower struck out 220 over those 2 seasons and then went on to be a reliever for the Huskers, culminating with a College World Series appearance back in 2002. Becker was on hand Friday night and had this to say about getting the call to be honored at the banquet.
You know, it was a great feeling. Dallas called me up one day, let me know that it was happening. I had seen the year before when Coach Moran and those guys went in, and thought it'd be a pretty cool deal. And I was pretty excited. Right away reached out to my folks and my wife and told them that I was up, and that was a pretty exciting deal. Pretty honored.
Becker also takes us back to the appearance at the CWS not long after just simply being a fan as a youngster in Omaha.
That was sort of a dream come true, I guess. Back when playing on the Zephyrs, we had gone to a tournament in Omaha and sat in the bleachers at Rosenblatt to watch a game. And then, a couple years later, there I am on the mound in Rosenblatt. It was, pretty surreal. And, once you're on the mound, it's, something else. But leading up to that, it's pretty awesome.
So a big-armed lefty and then also a big righty bat at the dish joining him. The other inductee on Friday was Jeff Koncaba. Koncaba played for the Z's for 4 seasons from 2001 to 2004, and he's still one of the most feared hitters in program history, still holding program records in 5 different offensive categories, including hits and RBI.
I remember the first time I got to go play for Coach Moran. I was actually 15 playing for the midgets, and I got to go to Casper and play, and it was the best experience. He let me DH that night for the first time being up with the Zephyrs. So I got to play, a little bit when I was 15, and then all of when I was 16, 17, and 18, and just learning from him and having him coach me all through those years. It was something special to be with him for those three years and a little bit longer. But it was awesome to have a coach like that in Coach Moran. So
Koncaba made clear how much he enjoyed his time in the program and his support for the team still to this day.
Just being a Zephyr and putting the jersey on, man, it was a big deal, and it still is today. And I'm proud of the direction the program's going with Dallas and this thing that he started with the Hall of Fame inductions, and it's an honor. I never care about records or anything like that growing up, and it was just it was all about winning and for loving my team and all the players, and it was awesome, man. And we just like playing baseball, and that's what it was about. And Dallas is leading the program to do the same thing, so it's pretty awesome.
One common theme for both these guys was their love and appreciation for their head coach, Mark Moran, a Hall of Famer himself. Moran was on hand to present both Becker and Koncaba.
Jeremy, like I said, he's a really good overall player. He's a good outfielder, good hitter, good base runner, really a coachable guy. But what made him different was what he did on the mound. He had an overpowering fastball. He threw a devastating changeup, and he won a ton of games for us. He was a thumper. He from the day he started for us till the day he got done, he was one of the best hitters we've ever had. Nobody played with more intensity or emotion than Jeff did, and he's just a fantastic teammate and a great guy to coach.
Westco holding their banquet this past weekend. The Gehring program kick-started their year with a banquet 2 weekends ago. We'll have coverage for both teams once again this summer on the Rural Radio Network. That is the latest today from right here at the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.